Hello there and welcome to Help Grow Academy. In today's class, we'll be solving over 10 most repeated post-UTME questions on mathematics. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and leave a comment in the comment section. The first question we have today says, solve for x in the equation 3x minus 5 is equal to 7x plus 11. Option A says minus 4. Option B, we have minus 2. C, we have 4. And D, we have 2. Now, solution. We write this equation. 3x minus 5 is equal to 7x plus 11. At this point, the first step is to collect like terms. We say collect like terms, meaning terms with x should come to one side of the equation, terms without x should go to the other side of the equation. Now we have, this term has x. Let's pick the ones with x first, so this side of the equation. Then the ones without x, we take them to this other side of the equation. For here we have 3x, right? This is 7x. We want to bring it to this side of the equation. When it crosses from this side to this other side, it changes from positive 7x to negative 7x. So we have minus 7x is equal to this other place now. What is left here? What? 11. We have minus 5 here. When we bring minus 5 from this side of the equation to this other side, it changes from minus 5 to plus 5. 3x minus 7x will give us what? Minus 4x is equal to 11 plus 5 will give us what? 16. We are looking for x and not minus 4x. So what we need to do is to divide both sides by minus 4. If we divide both sides by minus 4, we have minus 4. We take away minus 4. We're left with what? X. X is equal to 16 divided by minus 4 will give us what? Minus 4. So therefore, the value of s in this equation is minus 4. The correct option here is option A, x is equal to minus 4. So this is the correct answer. Question 2 says, the base of a triangle is 10 cm and the height is 8 cm. What is its area? The base of a triangle is 10 cm and the height is 8 cm. What is its area? We have option A to be 40 cm square, option B 80 cm squared, option C 50 cm squared, and option D 60 cm squared. Now, solution. Recall that the area of a triangle is given by the formula half base times height. Area of a triangle is equal to half base times height. From the question, they said what? The base of the triangle is 10 cm. So base of triangle, we know the base is equal to what? 10 cm. And height is 8 cm. They also gave us the height from the question. Is equal to 8 cm. Area of a triangle is equal to half base times height. You have 1 over 2 times. The base is what? 8 cm. Is 10 cm times the height you have here is what? 8 cm. So you have 8 cm. This will give us 1 over 2 times 10 cm will give us 5 cm. That is 1 over 2 times 10. This is the same thing as 1 over 2 times 10 over 1 times 10 is what? 10. Divided by 2 times 1 is what? 2. 10 divided by 2 will give us 5. So we have 5 cm times, we have 8 cm here. 5 cm times 8 cm will give us what? 40 cm squared. Cm times cm will give us cm squared. So we have here to be option A to be correct, 40 cm squared. So the correct answer is option A, 40 cm squared. Question 3 says, find the simple interest on 12,000 naira for 3 years at 5% per annum. Find the simple interest on 12,000 naira for 3 years at 5% per annum. Option A says 1,800. Option B says 2,000. Option C, we have 1,200, and option D, we have 3,000. Now let's solve. It's a simple interest. The formula for simple interest, which is I, is given by a formula. I is equal to P root C over 100. Where P here stands for the principal amount, R here stands for the rate, and T stands for the time. So from the question, they gave us what? The principal amount to be 12,000 naira. So we have P, the principal, to be 12,000 naira. They say for 3 years. So we have time to be what? 3 years. The next we have here is what? At 5%. So they give us rate is equal to 5%. Let's substitute this into this equation. We have I is equal to P root C, where P is what? 12,000 times our rate is what? 5%, times the time we have is what? 3. All divided by what? 100. 12,000 times 5 times 3 will give us what? 180,000 divided by 100. This will take away this, this will take away this. We're left with 1,800. Therefore, our interest in 3 years at the rate of 5% is what? 1,800 naira. Therefore, the correct answer here is option A with 1,800. Question 4 says, if sine theta is equal to 3 over 5 and theta is acute, find cos theta. If sine theta is equal to 3 over 5 and theta is acute, find cos theta. A says 4 over 5, B 3 over 4, C 1 over 2, and D 3 over 5. We're going to solve this question using identity. Using identity, we have sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. From the question, they gave us sine theta is equal to what? 3 over 5. So we have this to be what? 3 over 5 all squared, right? Plus cos square theta is equal to 1. 3 over 5 all squared, you square the numerator and the denominator. If you square 3, which is 3 times 3, you have 9. 5 squared is 5 multiplying itself 2 times, and you have 5 times 5 giving you 25. Plus cos square theta equal to 1. Now you make this the subset of formula, you make it stand alone. 9 over 25 comes to this other side of the equation. You have cos square theta is equal to 1 minus 9 over 25. Now this is a fraction, right? From our previous class, we said when we have a fraction like this and we want to simplify a fraction, the first thing we need to do is to find the LCM. So the LCM here is what? 25. You have 25. 25 divided by 1, you have 25. 25 times 1, you have 25 here. Minus 25 divided by 25, you have 1. 1 times 9, you have 9. This is equal to our what? Cos square theta. Now we have here that 25 minus 9, you have 16 divided by what? 25 cos square theta. We are not done with this because the question said find cos theta if theta is acute. So they did not say find cos square theta, they say find cos theta if theta is acute. So we have, what we have here is cos square theta. For us to take away this square, we take the square root of both sides. This goes off. You have cos theta is equal to square root of 16 over 25. This will give us, square root of 16 is what? The square root will affect both 16 and 25. Square root of 16 is 4. And square root of 25 is what? 5. Therefore, cos theta is equal to what? 4 over 5. Which is option what? A. Theta is equal to what? 4 over 5. So this is the correct answer. Question 5 says, solve for x in this equation. It says we should solve this equation and find the value of x. Looking at this equation is a quadratic equation where the highest power of the unknown is 2. Now what we need to do here, recall, I said something previously that when you have a question like this, there are various methods of solving quadratic equation. But one of the most simplest and basic methods is the factorization method. Factorization method, the concept remains find two numbers that when you add them together gives us the middle term, and when we multiply them it gives us the last term, which is the constant. So we find two numbers. Let's think of two numbers. Let's think of two numbers that when you add them together you get this, and when you multiply them you get. Let's talk about minus 2 and minus 3. Let's check if it satisfies the condition. Here we have minus 2 plus minus 3. This will give us what? Minus 5. It satisfies this particular condition. Let's check if it's going to satisfy this condition if we multiply them together. We have minus 2 times minus 3. Minus times minus gives us what? Plus. So we have 2 times 3 will give us 6. Therefore, these two values satisfy the condition. Now, you pick these two values and you substitute them into this equation. By that I mean x squared minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. We put these numbers here and we replace it with what? X. We add x to it. We use it to replace the middle term. So we have x squared minus 2x minus 3x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now we pick these two in a bracket and put these two in a bracket. If we do that, we have x squared minus 2x minus 3x, this is in a bracket, plus 6 is equal to 0. There's something common here, right? X. So if you factorize, you have x squared divided by x, you have x. Minus 2x divided by x, you have 2. Minus, there's something common here, which is what? 3, right? 3x divided by 3, you have x. Minus 6 divided by 3, you have what? 2. This is equal to 0. Now if you observe, what is in this bracket is the same thing as what we have here in this bracket. So we pick one out. which is x minus 2 in a bracket. We have this one's outside. We put it in another bracket, x minus 3 is equal to 0. Now here we have what? X is equal to what? X minus 2 is equal to 0. And here we have what? X minus 3 is equal to 0. If we make x the subset of formula, we have x is equal to minus 2 crosses the equality sign to this other side, we have plus 2. And here we have x is equal to minus 3 crosses the equality sign to this other side, it becomes plus 3. Therefore, the values of x are what? X is equal to 2 and what? X is equal to plus 3, which is option A. X is equal to 2 or x is equal to 3. So this is the correct answer. Question 6 says simplify 2 raised to power 3 times 2 raised to power 4. Simplify 2 raised to power 3 times 2 raised to power 4. Now, from laws of indices, it says when you have the same base multiplying themselves, you pick one and you add their powers. From this equation, we have the same base, right? They are multiplying themselves, so we pick one. We have 2 and we add the powers, which is 3 plus 4. This will give us 2 raised to power 3 plus 4 will give us 7. 2 raised to power 7. Or you can do it this way. This is 2 raised to power 3, right? Yes. Which is 2 times 2 times 2. Correct? Then times. This is 2 raised to power 4. 2 multiplying itself 4 times. You have times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you count. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which is 2 multiplying itself how many times? 7 times. So this is the final answer. 2 raised to power 7. Question 7 says a die is rolled once. What is the probability of getting an even number? A die is rolled once. What is the probability of getting an even number? Now, a die has how many numbers? 6 numbers, right? Yes. A die has 6 numbers, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now they say, what is the probability of getting an even number? Among these numbers here, which of them are even? We have, this is even, this is even, and this is even. We have 2, 4, and 6. They are all even numbers. If you count these numbers, you have 1, 2, and 3. So they have 3 even numbers here. The probability of you getting a number or the outcome of a dice is 6. It was 6. If you roll a dice, you have 6. There's possibility of getting either 1, 2, 3, or any of these digits. So we have 6. The probability becomes P is equal to 3 over 6. 3 divided by 3, you have 1. 6 divided by 3, you have what? 2. This gives us 1 over 2. Therefore, the correct answer there is 1 over 2. Question 8 says, evaluate log 1000 base 10. Evaluate log 1000 base 10. We have log 1000 to base 10. Now, this is equal to log 10. 1000 is 10 raised to power 3, which is 10 multiplying itself 3 times to give us 1000. There's something here, right? Come on. Log 10 cancels this. We are left with what? 3. Therefore, log 10, so 1000 base 10 is equal to what? 3. This is the correct answer when they say evaluate this. Question 9 says, divide 600 in the ratio of 2:3, what is the smaller share? What is the smaller share? Now, if you look at this question, it says divide 600 naira in the ratio of 2:3. What is the smaller share? You know, from this ratio, 2:3, the small share is what? 2, while the large share is what? 3. Now, the first thing we need to do is to add the ratio, which will give us what? 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 gives us what? 5. Now, they said, what is the smaller ratio? The smaller ratio we have there is what? 2, which is 2 over the total ratio, which is 5, times the amount 600. So this is something as 2 times 600 all over 5. 2 times 600 will give us what? 1,200 divided by 5. 1,200 divided by 5 will give us what? 240. So this is the final answer. This is the ratio of the smaller share, which is there. Question 10 is on statistics. It said, find the mean of 3, 7, 5, 9, and 6. Find the mean of 3, 7, 5, 9, and 6. Okay, what we need to do here, we say mean is equal to, we add all these numbers and divide by the total number. We have 3 plus 7 plus 5 plus 9 plus 6, all divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 5. 3 plus 7 is what? 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 plus 9 is 24. 24 plus 6 will give us 30. So we have 30 divided by 5. 30 divided by 5 gives us what? 6. Therefore, the mean of this set of number is what? 6. We have come to the end of today's class. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. Till then, see you in our next video.